Hey guys, so we've recently been going over functions and how you can use them to find different things and how you can evaluate functions. This is just some more practice evaluating functions. Make sure we got it down pretty good. So I have a couple different problems and we're going to be working from this graph. And for this particular situation, we're going to just say the graph is it. So the graph ends and that's the end of the function. Now obviously these functions could continue, but for this problem set, we're just going to go with what we've got here. So I trying to pick a color. We'll see if it worked. So it says find f of 0 plus g of 0. So f of x is the line, and g of x is the curved graph. So this really means when x equals 0, find f of x. So I'm going to go to where x equals 0. I need a different color here so you can see it. Okay, so that's where x equals 0 on f of x, so that's at -2. And when x equals 0 for g of x, that's at -4. So that's going to be find -2 plus -4, which is equal to -6. Okay, and that would be my answer for that question. Now for B, it says find where f of x equals g of x, so where they're the same. And if I look, I can see they intersect right there. So that's where they actually are equal. So that's the point to -1. Okay, so they're equal where they intersect. That means the x values are the same, give the same y value at that point. The same x value gives the same y value. So then C says find where f of x is greater than g of x. So if I look at this, f of x was above g of x here, but then it's below g of x for this part. So f of x is greater than g of x on this interval. Now, I'm going to change my mind here. I'm going to say we're going to go off into infinite directions, but we're not going to assume that we know that these cross or anything like that. So we're just going to kind of look with what's there. So maybe we say g of x stops and f of x continues. Okay, you'll have more information than this. This is kind of a thrown together video. So f of x is greater than g of x from -infinity to that point where they intersect, which is at x equals 2. Now, as far as the bracket goes, remember this just says greater than g of x, so that means we don't want it to be equal, and we know that when x is 2, they're equal, so I'm going to put an open bracket on that one. Okay, so yeah, that's it. Let's move to the next problem set. All right, so here we're going to use these tables, and it says find a of 1 plus b of 2. So a of 1, that's right there where x equals 1. And b of 2, so where x equals 2, there. So that's -1 plus 4, and that's equal to 3. Okay. And then it says, where is b of x less than or equal to 1? So I look, and this is greater than 1. This is equal to. 0 is less than 1, so that works. And then 1 is, that's equal to. So these are the span of numbers that works. So that's from x is -1 to 1. And we're going to actually include -1 and 1 on this one because it's got that or equal to. So the ones work. They're part of that solution. Okay, so just kind of examining functions, whether it's from graphs or tables, or if, hopefully by now you know how to use function notation. I didn't include that here because I think we've got that down. But just remembering what it all means. So that's it. Thanks, guys.